I had that extra time to just focus on training, and I started to get fit really quickly. Touch wood, I'm now in the best shape of my life, and this 10-month period at home has completely helped with that. You really do have to give up so much, and I have definitely learned that. A quick disclaimer before this video begins. This video was filmed during my first week back in America, before I had competed in any races. I knew I wanted to post it, but I did not know when I would be able to due to a racing schedule that was not yet confirmed. Also, the trailer you have just seen is for a documentary filmed and edited by Louis Hadfield. There is a link in the description to view the full video. One final thing to note is that the video from my first NCAA Indoor Track and Field Championships, where I raced in the mile, will be coming next week, so stay tuned.
Heading far with the FOGDOG, straight to the top with the pace drop. Pace too hot, you can't keep up when he heats up and takes the lead. Now all you see is Drake University. So it's time to subscribe for the best alive and go stride for stride with the Batman pride. It's Adam Fog coming at you with the top dog exclusive. It's Adam Fog exclusive. Adam Fog, FOGDOG. Subscribe now for the top dog. Adam Fog, FOGDOG.
Welcome back to another episode of the FOGDOG exclusive. I've had a few requests to do a video like this for quite a long time, but because I've kind of been at home in Australia for literally pretty much the past year almost, I haven't really had the opportunity to do a proper video showing kind of the gear we get here at Drake University. And I know that these gear haul kind of videos are really quite popular for Division 1 runners and athletes in general, kind of across all sports. So today, in today's video, I'm pretty much going to go through all the gear that I got for this year's track season. I am living in an apartment by myself just because of coronavirus. I did have housemates last year, Joe Cruz and Angelo Romagna, and they were really good. I was pretty keen to move back in with them, but I kind of decided because of coronavirus, it would probably be the best bet to live by myself, just to kind of try and minimize the amount that I'm like interacting with people and stuff. And obviously I'm going to be training with the guys and stuff, but yeah, just minimizing contact as much as possible is probably like the best move for me right now in order to ensure that I can actually race. So anyway, we'll get straight into this gear haul video. I'm pretty much just going to go through all the gear that I've got for this season. So without further ado, let's get going. So the first items on the list are hats. This is just a standard cap for, yeah, when it's sunny. And then I've got two cold weather hats. These are going to come in really handy when it's freezing, which it is right now. This, I believe, is a gift from the Missouri Valley Conference, which is the conference we are in at Drake. And then this is a Drake track and field hat. So they'll both come in very handy for at the moment when it is as cold as it is outside. Next up, on the topic of keeping warm, we have a full pair of tights. So they'll be good for running, warming up in, just a standard pair of Adidas full length tights. So yeah, they should be good. I do love warming up in full length tights, so I'll be definitely making use of them. And again, on the topic of keeping warm, we actually got given arm sleeves this year. So these are a bit of a controversial one. Some people love running in these sorts of things. I've raced in them once before at conference cross country in 2019. I raced in black arm sleeves because it was freezing, and then we've also got fresh running gloves as well. So again, these will come in really handy, just keeping your hands warm pretty much. All right, before we get on to the shoes that we got this year, so I've got some training shoes and then a couple of pairs of spikes as well, so stay tuned. I will be showing them in a minute. We'll move on to the shirts. So we've got pretty much an Adidas casual t-shirt here, just Drake track and field cross country. We've got a few of this kind of thing. So another one, Adidas, Drake, cross country and track. So just a black one, a grey one, and another one in blue. So again, pretty nice. Just standard t-shirts, but they will be very handy for wearing around. Now this is a bit more of a kind of cold weather quarter zip jacket. So again, this will probably be good for doing warm-ups, and we'll probably, I think the plan is that you kind of wear this to races, and then you can warm up in probably something that you'll be wearing underneath, but we'll see. Next up, another Adidas t-shirt, Drake track and field, bit of a different style, but really nice. This one's a bit more lightweight, so that will actually be really good for running in. And it's got the Adidas logo on the sleeve there, so another good one. And then this I did actually see. This is really nice, really cool. Pretty much an Adidas like Drake personalized long sleeve shirt. And then on the back, it's got Drake Bulldogs on either side, and obviously long sleeves. So again, this is probably going to be another thing that's pretty nice to warm up in, or at least wear, even wearing casually, to be honest. And it is designed for running, so it probably wouldn't keep you super warm, but it's the type of thing you could wear under a jacket. All right, next up, we are moving on to shorts. So the first pair of shorts is a blue pair of kind of split shorts. They've got a tiny little split at the side there, but they're kind of like slightly longer sort of split shorts, but they're still pretty nice. And then a pair of black Adidas shorts, pretty much in the exact same style, still fresh in their bag. So again, another pretty nice pair of shorts. And then for all the half tights fans out there, you wouldn't have a proper gear haul without a good pair of half tights. So here they are, Adidas half tights. For anyone who's watched any of my videos before, or at least any of my race videos, to be honest, workout videos as well, you'll probably know that I'm a pretty big fan of half ties. I never used to be, but then when I did a track season in England a couple of years ago, I wore them for the first time and haven't really gone back. So half tights, they'll be pretty good for probably training and racing in. All right, now we move on to the really fun stuff. So the singlet that we're going to be competing in this year is something completely new, slightly different style to what we've ever had before, but I really like it. So here we go. It's got blue down the bottom, the Drake logo, obviously, well, the Drake name, the Adidas logo at the top, and pretty cool like kind of pattern. I really like that actually. I think it's a really nice singlet. And then on the back, it's just that pattern the whole way down. That is hopefully what I'll be wearing next weekend to try and run a quick mile. I have no idea how that mile is going to go right now. My goal is to at least break 4 minutes. I think I can go a bit quicker than that in the right race. I'd love to run like 3:57, 3:58, and I know that I'm capable of doing that. Hopefully it's a quick race. Obviously, if it came out last week, we'll already know by now, but I'm filming this in advance, so fingers crossed. Anyway, now we move on to shoes. All right, so the first pair of shoes we're gonna look at are the training shoes that we got. So I am a huge fan of these. I've already got a few pairs, or at least I've had a few pairs. The Adidas Supernova. So I'm pretty sure this is a shoe that they used to have, Adidas, like quite a while ago. And then I think they might have like discontinued them, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But then they've come back and they seem to be really popular. And from the times I've run in them, as in from the amount I've run in them, I really like them. So this, another great jogging shoe. I've actually still got a couple of pairs that I'm using right now, but they'll be added into my rotation pretty much straight away, just for easy jogging, long runs, warm-ups and warm-downs basically. Maybe a bit of tempo stuff, but probably mostly easy jogging in these shoes. And with that, now we're on to the stuff that most people want to see. So the spikes that we get given. I got 2 pairs of spikes this year, which is really, really cool. For anyone who watched my videos in Australia, you'll know that I've kind of been running in the Nike Dragonfly a bit, because they were really nice to run in while I was at home. But in saying that, I did run my old 1500 PB in this same pair of shoes. Not this exact pair, obviously, because they're brand new. But it's the Adidas Avanti, and this is a really, really great shoe. I've actually got a workout this afternoon, and I think I'm gonna wear these for it. So the new Adidas Avanti, obviously it's kind of like a lime greenish sort of color with the Adidas stripes and the Adidas logo on the inside. It's got 5 spike holes, so I'll be popping the spikes in them and probably wearing them for this afternoon's workout. This is a really great spike. Lightweight, but pretty kind of like springy, I guess. No spikes really have any proper support because you don't really need it for like a short race. But these you can wear for kind of anything from like 1500 through to probably 10k, to be honest. They have a bit of a heel on them, so yeah, love these. And now that the Avantis, you've seen them, the final pair, the final thing in this gear haul is the final pair of spikes. And this is another really great pair of shoes. I ran my mile PB, my current mile PB, full flat in this pair of shoes last year. Obviously a different color, different pair of shoes. I've got them in black, but this is the new version. Again, lime green. The difference between these and the Avanti is pretty much that these don't have that boost foam, so these are a bit more kind of firm. You wouldn't really want to run like a 10k in these, I don't think. Again, they've got 5 spike holes in the forefoot of the shoe, but this is more, you could probably run an 800, 1500, maybe a 3k in these. You could probably run a 5k as well, but I'd say with this kind of slightly firmer material in comparison to the Avanti that I was showing you before, I'd say that these would probably be just kind of a bit firmer, a bit more responsive maybe, but not quite as cushioning. So you wouldn't want to run quite as far in these. Pretty much that is it. That's it for this gear haul video. I've never done one in the past, but I hope it hasn't been too boring. It is obviously very different, but yeah, hopefully it's still been pretty enjoyable and you've kind of learned something about running gear and that kind of thing. And again, I just want to stress that making this video isn't a way to kind of like flex how much running gear we get, but as runners, running as much as we do, I mean, we all work hard to achieve this sort of stuff, and then having this gear does kind of help us, me and my teammates, to, you know, run as well as we do. So definitely we're incredibly lucky to be receiving all of this gear. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and we'll see you in the next video.
Next week on a FOGDOG exclusive.
Killed the beat.
Yeah, rewriting the book, showing you all so you know what it took. Make so much noise that you know that they look. Then you got half of these people that hooked. Yeah, this is a new page, making my mark on this new age. Know that we're serious, this isn't a phase. You can't keep me locked down in this cage. Yeah, can't get me down and break bull. Yeah, king of my town, better back down. Where's my crown? Run straight through and scream touchdown. Yeah, I'm coming through. Better move, yeah, I'm coming through. When I come, I'm gaining views, and when I come, I'm
Tanner looking around to see that he's in safe position. Kuzamana takes the bell, and it's a group of 5 that have separated themselves. Somebody's going to be
only on the FOGDOG exclusive.